And for those of you who are doing online PCT trainings, I find, and I still find annotation to suck up more of my time because people don't know how to use it. You also have to move things around to get it so it's not overlapping other people's information. And you get people drawing and because they don't know how to do it. So to save time, what I do when I'm doing the PCT trainings, and I'm going to go back to my Google Docs, because what I do is I give them a link to a Google Doc and they can all see what each other is doing. So let me pull that up. This is my discovery. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go actually back to the main sheets section. And I'm going to look for Harry, right? Because if I can spell Harry, it was my dad's name, I should be able to. So here's Harry's best supports after you do the story. I split people into groups. They're all in their breakout rooms and they can see what the others are writing, and you can display it where everyone is able to see it at the same time. So it is such a time saver. And I do this also with like and admire. So if I'm working with an individual group and they're all from the same agency, I do like and admire here as well. I did that with Gowry's group. And I just did it with another group on Friday. So I finished up with another group on Friday and they were all from the same agency. And when they turned in their one-page descriptions to be able to get their certificate, one wrote, "I can't find what people wrote about me," and I was able to send it to her. I go, "Make sure you include this. This is what your colleagues shared about you." And I copied it and sent it to their boss, all the likes and admires of each other. And of course, for those who were real quiet, you could tell those were the quiet ones in the group and they didn't have very much. I just started writing in those, right? I contributed. They can't see who's contributing. So I would, been with them for 4 days. I can contribute to them as well. So I do this for Julie. I do this for Harry, and I do it for George. Let's find Julie. So here's Julie's important to, important for sort. And again, we do the groups of 3. And it is just beautiful. And all I have to do is I go to share. I grab the share link. You've got to make sure people can edit it. Copy link. I put it in chat. Let me change this to all. And now go ahead and click on the link. Somebody's got a conversation in the back. I just might ask for you to mute yourself while there are other people chatting. All right, so follow the link. And let's see if you're popping up. There you are. I can see you're all popping up here. You get these anonymous names. They're very cute little icons, and you can fill this out. There's no, yeah.
It's Alice.
Hi, Alice.
So would you give each lead, we use Teams for our training, so I assume you use Zoom, but you give each one of them, or what, all 3 groups click on this same link?
That is correct. And then there's a column for group 1 to work on. There's a column for group 2, and there's a column for group 3. So when they don't have to come back and report. They just fill it out and then we all look at it together. I also do this for Kathleen.
Right.
I just love this. Once I discovered this, that was it. No more annotation. All right, so here's Kathleen's. And I role play them. And I keep the link down here so that if I need to copy it to paste it in, I also keep push notices in for the PCT trainings. So when I do this, when I do the share of working, not working for Kathleen, Alice, I think it might be your group behind you. I'm going to mute you if you don't mind. Nope, it's not Alice. Who's got conversation going on in the, I'll just mute everybody. But, oops, somebody got it. Okay. So here would be Kathleen, right? I'm not going to worry about the spelling. Here's her mom, Sarah. And then here's the staff. And usually I give any extra people to the staff because there's usually more than one staff who's contributing, right? And they're in their breakouts doing this, having conversation. And I suggest that there be one recorder, not everybody typing at the same time, but so that they're working as a team. And so this is how I have avoided using Annotate. I did put this in the learning log, by the way, for the committee's team of how I do this now. And it just, it's such a time saver. No more teaching annotation. Kathy had to leave. So what questions, if any, do you have or ideas for me that you might have to